You already know exactly what you need to do. You've watched the videos, you've read the books, you've listened to the podcast until your head feels like it's going to explode with information. So let me ask you a very uncomfortable question. Why are you still standing in the exact same spot you were 6 months ago? You tell yourself you're preparing. You tell yourself you're waiting for the right moment or looking for that one final piece of the puzzle. But let's be honest for a second. You're not preparing. You're hiding. You're hiding behind a screen, hiding behind research, and hiding from the possibility of making a mistake. While you're busy perfecting a plan, life is moving without you. Opportunities are fading. Time is slipping. A perfect plan means nothing if it stays in your head. Start now. Turn your ideas into reality. It's 2 a.m. The only light in the room is the cold blue glow of a monitor reflecting off a tired face. 20 tabs are open, 20 different experts shouting about the best stocks to buy, the perfect business model, or the secret to escaping the 9-to-5. This is where the cycle happens. Notebooks are filled with blueprints. The terminology is mastered. To an outsider, it looks like work. It looks like progress. But deep down, there's a paralyzing fear. Every time the mouse hovers over the buy button or the publish key, the mind screams, "What if I'm wrong? What if there's a better way? What if I need just one more video?" This was the life of a man named Ethan. Ethan was smart, maybe too smart for his own good. He spent 5 years becoming a master of information while becoming a slave to his own indecision. He wanted the revolution. He wanted to never look at a paycheck-to-paycheck balance again. But while Ethan researched, the world moved on. He watched friends, people who didn't have half his knowledge, launch messy, broken projects. He watched them fail, trip, and get back up, until eventually they were the ones succeeding. He watched the stocks he almost bought double in price while he was still busy comparing hosting services. Years passed, and that's when the weight starts to crush you. It's a specific kind of exhaustion. Every morning, Ethan woke up with a knot in his stomach, not because he was lost, but because he knew exactly what he needed to do, and he was too terrified to move his feet. He was running a marathon in his mind, but his legs were encased in cement. Ethan wasn't burnt out from the hustle. He was exhausted from the soul-sucking effort of doing absolutely nothing. Ethan's tragedy isn't that he failed. His tragedy is that he never gave himself the chance to fail. You see, Ethan believed a lie that many of us tell ourselves every day, that perfection is the prerequisite for progress. Here's the hard truth. Perfection isn't a standard, it's a shield. It protects you from judgment, because as long as you're still working on it, no one can say it's not good enough, and that's why you stay stuck. Ethan's inaction cost him more than any bad investment ever could have. If he had invested and lost money, he would have gained a lesson. If he had started the business and failed, he would have gained a skill. But because he did nothing, he gained only one thing: regret. Imperfection leads to growth. It leads to data. It leads to the right answer. But perfect inaction? It only leads to stagnation.
There is a fundamental law of the universe that you cannot escape, the law of momentum. Look at nature. A river that stops flowing doesn't just sit still, it becomes a swamp. It turns toxic, it loses its life. But a river that moves, even if it hits jagged rocks, even if it has to carve a path through solid mountains, remains clear, powerful, and unstoppable. Your life works the exact same way. The universe does not reward those who think the most, it rewards those who move the most. Action is the only bridge between the spiritual world of your ideas and the physical world of your results. You can visualize, you can manifest, and you can pray all you want, but without movement, you are essentially asking for a harvest without ever planting a single seed. Movement creates clarity. You're sitting there waiting for the perfect path to appear before you take a step, but you have it backward. The path only appears because you took the step. Thinking alone never creates change. You cannot think your way into a new life, you have to act your way into it. Every time you choose to move despite your fear, you align yourself with the natural rhythm of progress. Stop being the swamp, be the river.
It's time for an honest self-appraisal. Look in the mirror and stop making excuses. Are you actually moving, or are you just busy? Knowledge without execution is just a sophisticated way of wasting time. I want you to change your attitude right now. Be grateful for the knowledge you've gathered, but stop treating it like a security blanket. Start appreciating the small, messy actions. Have the confidence to be a beginner. Have the patience to be bad at something until you become good at it. Here is your directive. No more tomorrow. No more after I finish this course. Today, right now, choose one thing, just one. Look back at everything you've learned in the last 30 days. Pick one small action that you've been overthinking and do it immediately. If it's a phone call, dial the number. If it's an investment, put in the first $20. If it's a project, write the first paragraph. Stop consuming. Start executing. The time for getting ready is over. The time for being ready enough is now.
Listen to me very carefully. The most expensive thing you will ever own is your unlived life. Every day you wait for perfection, you are paying for it with your time, a currency you can never earn back. 10 years from now, you won't remember the perfect plan you had. You will only remember the opportunities you were too afraid to take. You will feel the sting of regret for the person you could have been if you had only started. Time is going to pass anyway. The next year is going to happen whether you act or whether you stay stuck. The only question is, where will you be when it arrives? Will you be another Ethan buried under a mountain of what-ifs? Or will you be the person who had the courage to be imperfect and the strength to move forward? The paralysis ends here. The action starts now. Go out there and make a mess, make a mistake, but for heaven's sake, make a move. Before you go, thank you for spending these moments on your growth. Your time is valuable, and I'm grateful you used it here. Now take control, own your future, and get to work.
If this message feels like it hit home, that's no accident. It's your inner voice calling for change. And here's the truth, staying the same won't get you anywhere new, but taking action will. That's exactly why thousands of people just like you have already broken free from living paycheck to paycheck by following a simple, proven blueprint. You don't need special skills, you don't need a second job. What you need is the right system, and it's already helping over 55,000 members build real financial freedom. So, here's your choice. Close this video and go back to business as usual, or click the link below and take your first step towards stability, freedom, and the life you know you're meant to live. The opportunity is here. The question is, are you ready to take it?